what's happening, everybody? We're back. Welcome to Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being Thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Hi, gang. Well, I don't even know why I still have my shirt on.
I guess we're starting with sports first.
Yeah.
Go, Pack, go. Go, Pack, go.
I'm telling you, those of you watching, I hope you have a great team that you watch to play football. It is so depressing in Cleveland. I can't tell you. The Browns lost today 38-6 against the Baltimore Ravens, who is a very good team. But we look like the same old Browns, the same old plays, nothing new, nothing exciting. And the Tribe has now lost 6 in a row. So how am I doing in Cleveland, Ohio?
I won. I called Mom earlier on to talk about one of the scores that she's going to share today. And she goes, "You're calling me during the Browns game?" I'm like, they're already losing by 20. What are you watching for still?
I mean, I try to be a fan, but it's so difficult, you guys. I mean, of course, I'll watch Thursday night.
First week of the season, and we're already saying, there's always next year.
I know. I mean, we just barely get started, and we look at it. Dad and I just sat and looked at each other. I said, I cannot believe we're this bad. Our kicker missed the point after. He missed an attempted field goal of 40 yards. The kicker's terrible. Oh, my God. We had a couple of highlights, but, mostly lowlights. On one good note, though, Chardon High School is 3-0. And they have been killing their opponents. 47-6, 50-0. And last night, Friday night, I think it was like a 38-7. So they're on a roll. So that's kind of exciting.
Green Bay won. They won 43-34, and it should have been 50-34. So
yeah. Oh, Kevin says, once a Browns fan, forever a Browns fan. I know, Kev. I will always watch. But it's just so hard. It's just so hard. Yeah, you're right. I love that, Jenny. That's good. So
never give up, Debbie. There's a time to give up. How many years has it been? 1964 was the last time we won the championship.
Yep, 64. And I saw Dad and I watched that game. Yeah, we were watching.
All right, so it's 2020. At what point do you give up?
I don't know. I just
56 years is plenty of time. Look, I moved on when the Browns left Cleveland and we were out without a team for 5 years. I moved on to the Packers, and I've been happy ever since.
It's hard for Mom to jump ship. I mean, I've been a Cleveland fan all my life, and I just don't root for anybody else. I mean, I don't even watch anybody else. And I can't even watch Ohio State because the Big Ten's not playing. Oh.
Such problems.
I know. My sports world is just collapsing on me, for heaven's sakes. But
I know it would be a shocker, but your phone's actually running a little slow.
Oh, you're kidding. How can that be? For God's sake, I'm plugged in and everything.
I know. It's that cloud over your head. I don't know.
I guess. Well, let's just see how we go and see if it stays at least kind of on the clear side for everybody. At least that's the hope, gang. You know what I mean?
Now, I've had these shoes in the last couple things I've did. Angelique's the first one to mention them. Jams Converse All-Stars.
Oh, I wish they were my size, Jason. I would buy those from you.
Double fold down. How cool are those?
Yeah, I mean,
how cool are those? Woo.
Yeah.
All right, so we are here for one important reason and one important reason only. Yes. It's not to talk about how bad the Browns are, because that's just
that's depressing. Let's move on to happier things.
That's just a given. All right.
Happy Grandparents' Day to all the grandparents out there.
Oh, yeah. Happy Grandparents' Day.
Yeah, my God. I got to see my granddaughters today. I was so excited. So they came over for a little while. And my oldest one made me this picture.
Oh, hold on. I'll make it big. Hold on.
Okay. That's Aurora, who is 8. And she made this in art class. And the one, can you see that orange one in the back, Jason? That's Willow made that. And Willow on hers do pictures of Tutu and Grandpa Riri. Love Willow. So, I don't get to see him as often anymore. And it's great to have him here today. So that was fun.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go back here. All right. So it is time for the fall seller update. Now, I would hope all of you being eBay sellers, you have read it by now. It has been out for, 5 days now or something? 4 or 5 days. I don't see anything major. I just see some fine tuning, some enhancements. Mom said, "Oh my God, there's so much stuff." And I'm like, wow, of all the ones, I don't, there's some good stuff here, but I don't see anything major.
For an older person, I thought it was overwhelming to try and read so much. I kept looking at it. I've read it 3 times now, and I'm still confused. So that's why we're here to help Jason to help us.
Oh, by the way, if you're watching, the Saints have scored again. Come on, Saints.
Oh my.
All right.
Oh my. Okay.
All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is listing and promoting. So let's click that handy dandy little button right there.
Where it says learn more.
Yep. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of category changes. This is where the blue dot's going to become important. And actually, let me bring up my eBay real quick to show you what's going on here. Because they're going to tell you when you have to add some missing item specifics, because they're adding new categories, new specifics, and when the upcoming changes are going to be effective. So right now, I have add soon to be required item specifics to 6 items. So they're already telling us. So if you go to your seller hub, they're telling you, hey, these changes are coming the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You can get ahead of it and get your blue dot by already doing it now.
Okay. I didn't have any of those, Jason, yet anyways, not yet.
So what eBay's doing in the category changes is to help customers find the products better and to unify it across platforms. So what I'm gathering, ebay.com and ebay.uk and ebay.ca, which is Canada, and ebay.au, which is Australia, it wasn't fully uniform. So if an Australian customer is looking for a pair of jeans, let's say, and they move from AU to .com, it wasn't an exact move. There was changes. And so they're trying to make it uniform across all the eBays, which it should have been originally. Who knows why it wasn't? But that's what's happening. So all you got to do is make sure you're staying on top of your things. Some are going to change. And so when they change, they automatically put your item into the new category. So if you've got an item in a category that's changing, yours is going right in the new category. Don't sweat it. It's automatic, but you might have to change some of the item specifics.
Okay. All right. So in other words, just check Seller Hub and see if we're getting any of those notices. Okay.
Yep. So eBay will let you know, hey, you've got to, because not only do I have 12 that are, or 6 that are coming up, I actually have 10 right now that I've got to fix. So those 10 are probably things that have already changed and I just haven't fixed yet.
Okay.
But I'll get to it.
All right. That's cool.
So that's the first part.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
So when the other thing, new item specific features, tools, and requirements, as your, I don't think I'll take that. As you're listing, it's going to show you the most important item specifics. So men's shirts is a good example because you have a lot of item specifics. They're going to start showing you the most important ones, the one they want. They already show us that, but they're going to show them in order of how the customers use them. So if the customer's clicking off size before color, so they click off size the most, that'll be showing number 1. If they're clicking off the cuff last, that'll be last. So it'll actually show them to you in order of importance. Now, you should always fill out every single item specific that makes sense to the item. Yeah. Some things don't make sense. When we're doing men's pants and it says theme, there's never a theme to men's pants. Hardly ever.
Can we put NA in those categories?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
But don't just put NA in everything to take the lazy way out, because that defeats what's trying to be done to help customers buy more stuff. That's the whole point.
Right. No, I wouldn't do that for sure.
All right. Oh, and the best new thing, let me see if I can find it here real quick. All right. Quick filter search for required item specifics. Available in the active listings page. Filters are available to help you easily find listings that are missing required item specifics. If any of your listings are missing item specifics, the filter will enable you to see them quickly. I don't think that's there, but then again, I've been out of town for a few days. I haven't looked. Some of the features we're going to talk about tonight started showing up in my eBay. They're not all there yet, and we don't all get them on the same day. So some of us have the UPS we'll talk about already. Some of us don't. So, but you'll be able to search real quick, and you'll be able to say, "Hey, this is what you're missing."
Okay.
Does that make sense, Ma?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right.
I can follow that.
Here, and look, when I broke this down, I didn't break down every minutia. I didn't break down everything. Like, here's the new categories of item specifics are. Most of us aren't in business in industrial. Some of us are. But a lot of us are in clothes. I mean, I think all of us have some clothing at some point. Most of us don't have music instruments. We've all done sporting goods, I would think. So there you go. All right.
Yeah, Dad and I have done some musical instruments. We've done, a couple of different kinds of horns. So I hope we can answer the questions.
Different kinds of porn. What?
What, honey?
I thought you said different kinds of porn.
No,
like, what?
Horns.
Wait a minute. When do we take a
Not
left turn into porn? Mother.
Well, in my day.
Wait, stop. All right. I'm sorry I went down that road. Okay. Seller Hub Performance tab updates to help you optimize your eBay business. So here's the deal. Do you love numbers? Let's see a show of hands in the chat. Do you love numbers? See, I wasn't the only one. Thank you, Nadine.
No.
Who loves their numbers? Now, if you don't, this won't make any difference to you. You're going to keep selling the way you're selling. But if you like to look at your numbers and want to go a little like deeper, here's what they're showing us. Whoops, not there. Okay. So under performance, which is right there, and we have sales and traffic. That's what's new. So I've already got it. I don't know if everyone has it, but where are we at here? Let's go to sales. All right. So you can compare to your head spins off. So I'm looking at the month of August compared to last August. Now you can compare August to June, August to last. You compare whatever you want. It's showing you all your numbers. So here's what's happening. This August to last August, my sales were up 126.8%.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that by the amount I've sold, but it's nice to see it in numbers there.
Yeah.
Shows your net sales, shows the days that you're selling stuff. Look how good August 29th was. Look at that big pencil right there with the eraser. Woo! And it breaks it down into eBay fees, how much you pay for shipping labels, how much your PayPal fees are, and so forth and so forth. So you can really go nerd level on your numbers.
Okay.
If numbers mean nothing to you other than you're making money, don't worry about it. But you should have an idea of how your numbers look. And then the other one is traffic. So this was just what they already had for me. August 17th to September 13th, my impressions, meaning the things that people looked at in my store, were up 125%, but the page views was down 5%. So a lot more people came to look at my stuff, but the page views were down a little bit, but the amount sold was up 9% over a month, over the last month. So again, you can get nerd level as much as you want. So, but this is stuff that we had not seen before. So it's all cool stuff if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you for explaining that, because Mom has to go back now and look.
It is quite fun. Even if you don't care for numbers, go. We all should have been having a banner year so far. I have. Mom has. Yeah, so go look at, compare this August to last August. Compare this July to last July. It is amazing. And you will kind of see, all right, well, here's what's COVID doing for me, kind of thing. All right, let's get back. So get rid of this, get rid of that. We'll go back here.
Okay.
Yes. Question. Did you put a link to your store in your listings? No, I do not. I did that a long time ago, Jenny, but I haven't done that in 100 years. It's pretty easy to see. Click other items by this seller. So I haven't done that in forever.
I'm laughing at that.
But I know you do, Jenny.
I'm laughing at Linda's remark. Numbers. Ugh, I need chocolate. I'm with you, Lynn. I'm with you.
All right. So new Terapeak research features in Seller Hub. The one thing I noticed right away when you went to Terapeak, it was preset at 30 days. None of us need 30 days. We're always looking at the year. They did change that. So the second you go into Terapeak, it's already at 365 days.
Cool.
That doesn't seem like a lot, but anytime anything changes where it skips us having to do a keystroke, just speeds up your day. If you're listed all day long and using Terapeak, every time you leave it and you come back, you'd have to reset it every single time. I'm so glad they fixed that.
Well, that's good. That's a nice feature.
So they're going to have all new filters, and they're going to show you actives and solds. Right now, it's just solds and completeds. Okay. They're going to start showing you actives. It has not shown up on mine yet. Okay. I don't think that's out yet. But again, you can drill down things, but don't. Here's the big warning: analysis paralysis. I have caught Kelly, my assistant, who does a wonderful job, but I've caught her spending 30 minutes research on a $12.99 CD. I'm like, what are you doing? $12.99. Figure out like the two things we need and get it up. Look, go down the rabbit hole if you're selling $1,000 item. Selling a $10 item, get it up. Do your quick research. So don't, we're going to get more info from Terapeak, but don't get lost.
Yeah.
Don't get lost. I don't think so, Debbie. I think, it's not 60, it's 90 days actually, but eBay wipes their servers after 90 days and they used to not be super diligent, but I've noticed in the last 2 months, everything's gone after 90 days, just gone. So that's what Terapeak's for. If you have Worth Point, that's what Worth Point's for.
Mm-hmm. One thing I see that they didn't add was a video. easy way to do a video.
It'll be a contest. Will the Browns be good before eBay gives us a video? We don't know.
I cannot believe we still haven't gotten that.
All right, so you can really go over all the Terapeak stuff. Now, this one's kind of cool, and I haven't seen it yet, so I don't have it, and I don't know if anyone else does. But I love sending out offers to buyers. So here's the 12 right now that I could be sending out. Okay, a couple CDs, sweatshirt, some jeans. You're going to be able to automate that process. Now, I haven't seen it, so I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but here's my thought. You're going to be able to tell eBay, say, hey, I don't want to do the sending out offers every single time. But if someone on eBay fits the criteria that I could send an offer, hey, eBay, do me a favor. Send them an offer and automatically send them an offer of 15% off or 20% off. Now, could be a good feature, but here's why I like to do it myself, and I don't think that'll change. I like to see how long something's been listed. And so if you automate the process, you don't see it. Because let me tell you, if something's been listed a long time, it gets a way crazier offer than something that was listed today. For instance, these CDs were listed today. If I do send out an offer, it's only going to be $1 or $2 off. This Sailor Jerry t-shirt, however, has been listed since February. So I'll probably send a little bit of a bigger offer. If something was listed since 18, I would send a huge offer, almost free. Just get rid of it. Yeah. So if you set up parameters, you might not be able to see when it was listed.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because there, sometimes when I do my offers every morning. That's one of Mom's things on my list. And sometimes it's brand new things, just like you just said. So I certainly don't want that to be on an automatic offer where they're, doing a 15 or 20% off on an item that I just listed. So I think I'm probably going to continue to do my own.
Now, here's my guess. You ready for my guess?
Okay.
You're going to be able to set up parameters like if it's been, I would hope.
Yeah.
If it's been listed for 0 to 6 months, make it 10% off. If it's 6 months to 12 months, make it 50. I would hope they would give us that deep of a parameter, not only percentage, but base it on how long it's been listed. So we will revisit these things as they show up and we can start using them. Yes. Because, of course, it's nice talking about it, but until you can feel it and do it.
Yep. Mom's got to see it.
You got to touch it, even me, because although they told us this, they didn't tell us how it's really going to work. So,
yeah. So, yeah, we definitely need to do visuals on our upcoming shows as we get them.
All right. So let's go back to a show of hands because I was shocked. My mom has never used promoted listings. I was like, what? It does work. So how many of you have never, besides Mama, used promoted listings? Because you should. And if you haven't, you should try it for a while and see, okay, did I do... And now that we have those sales figures really drilled down for the next month. So start tomorrow and do it for 30 days. Do a promoted listings of all your store for 3%. Now, did you sell more than this coming 30 days than the last 30 days and enough to not only cover that 3% you're giving eBay, but make even more? So you should definitely run these experiments when you're selling online to see what does better for you. Okay. There, John does 1% on everything. Lori does 1 to 3% on everything. All right, Kim, I want you to try it. Heather, get back on the horse. Leanne uses it all the time. Good job, everybody. Promote them all. Now, here's the deal. I like to watch my stuff month by month. I don't really pay attention to the overall year. So if I'm coming into the end of the month and I'm kicking ass, I'll turn mine off. I'm like, oh, I'm good. And then I'll have it off for a couple days. Oh, there you go. And that's the next thing. Promoted listing campaign enhancements. It's going to give us more numbers on how well our item did. So for those who don't understand promoted listings, let me see if I can figure it out real. What? Wait, I see them going up. All right. So let me see if I can find a quick example. Trainer Vix Canoe. Oh, you know what? Mine are sponsored. And oddly, that's funny. Okay, this is not how sponsored is supposed to work. Okay, so when I look up Trader Vic's Canoe, there's mine, and there's my sponsored way behind it. So this is the promoted one. Now, if someone clicks this and buys it, I pay eBay the 2% that I'm telling eBay to promote my listing by. If they click it here and buy it, I don't pay anything extra. So what the new enhancements is going to show you, based on all your items that are being promoted, here's how many got purchased from the promoted, and here's how many got purchased from the non-promoted. So again, it'll really show you if it works or not.
Well, Momma might have to give that a try.
So that is what that's going to do. So yes, if you haven't done it before, definitely give it a try. Go throw up promoted listings on all your promoted listings campaign on all your listings for 2% and see what happens.
Okay.
See if you sell a bunch of new stuff. That's okay. What I want you to try. All right. And that's it. And if you're a bad seller, I didn't really go into this because I can't imagine anyone on the thrifting board or watching the show is a below standard seller. But if you're below standard, you don't get the same benefits of those of us who work our ass off. So that's what that's saying. All right. Okay. Any other questions did you have on listing and promoting?
Not there. Yep.
All right. Yes, you can bulk edit for promoted listings. It's like anything. You go in there and you can assign it to certain things, or you can just say my whole store 2%.
We did do a show on promoted listings, didn't we?
I think so.
I think we did, in case anybody's not sure out there.
All right. So of all the changes, and I like the numbers and stuff, but of all the changes, now that we have UPS at our fingertips, woohoo! Because let me tell you, UPS ground is the winner for big bulky things.
Yeah.
It even beats FedEx majority of the time. And UPS second day air is $17.88, whereas eBay Express, which is basically the same thing, USPS Express, which is basically the same thing, is like $24. So typically it's like $5 or $6 cheaper to use UPS second day air. That's all I use on my Amazon listings for people who needed second day air. Yeah. And I think UPS showed it for me today too. If you go to ship tomorrow morning and you have it, take a look at it. Now, here's what I would recommend. If you have it and you don't really need it tomorrow, before you actually pull the trigger on shipping a label for one of your items tomorrow, play with the UPS. Pretend the item you're shipping is 6 ounces and you need to get there in 2 days. Look at UPS, look at FedEx, and look at USPS. But then go big. Pretend you have a 10-pound package that's over a cubic foot. So you got to put in like 14 inches by 18 inches by 16 inches. And look at the difference. UPS ground will win, I think, all the time.
Okay. So
now that we have that feature directly and we're getting the discounts like we do on FedEx, this holiday season, who can touch you? Nobody, because you have all three. Now, not everyone is lucky as I am. If I drive 1/4 mile that way, there's the UPS drop off. If I drive 1/2 mile that way, there's the FedEx drop off. I know, I'm fully aware not all of you live that close. Mom lives in the boonies, and then we have people who live in the real boonies who make mom look like she lives in New York City. So where's your closest UPS, Ma?
Well, we might get lucky. And one of the companies that's right around the corner on 87 from us, I think they have UPS service where we can drop off. I want to check into that.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know. That's the only one that I know of so far. I got to do some digging.
Well, Lori, you'll have to take it or you'll have to set up a pickup. And I've never done a UPS pickup, so I don't know the parameters. So if anyone watching right now is in the chat, tell me about UPS pickups, please.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm sure they do, Sabrina, but I don't know what the parameters are just yet.
You know, like with FedEx, you know, I just had to sign up and get an account number so I can have them pick up, you know, if I don't want to have it to go out the same day. I wonder if UPS might be similar in that regard. Maybe you just have to have an account.
Yeah. Now, again, it just showed up today for me. So I haven't, you know, this is brand new. I can't answer the questions. We haven't even touched it yet. I assume it'll be the same, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. So as the fall goes on and we start to really understand all the changes, we'll come back and discuss them to make sure everyone's kind of up to date. Yep. Beat FedEx by a little. Now, don't forget, if you do have the option, like I do, FedEx and UPS really close, always check. Now, if you say, hey, if your listing says I'm shipping this FedEx, you got to ship it FedEx. But if it's that big bulky thing, like mom loves to ship, she has standard shipping or economy shipping, then you can pick and choose because you didn't give it any parameters. But anything small, you're going to be very specific. But you're shipping a bar cart or TV trays, just pick the generic and then figure out what's the best for you and your customer.
Yeah, I'm anxious to start trying that.
Tina says UPS tracking is much more accurate than FedEx. I do have a UPS account because I've done FBA, Marisa, but I haven't paid attention to it. All right, cool. So that is UPS. I said coming soon last week. I've already got it.
Good. I'll have to check mine.
Okay, that was really it for shipping. That was really it.
Yep. But that's good.
All right.
That's a good one.
Fees and financials. Okay, I'm still not managed payments, so I can't talk about it. People keep asking me, and you know, I love to help. That's my whole life. I love the groups, the shows, but until I'm in it, I cannot answer any questions. And I use a service that eBay hasn't fixed managed payments to work with yet, so I'll be one of the last. So unfortunately, I am zero help at this moment for managed payments.
Yeah, mom's in, so you know, and it's been fine. I mean, I don't find a problem with it at all.
So auto accept and auto refunds, people lost their mind over this and nothing really changed. This is just a little more streamlined, making it a little easier. And look, here's the deal. Will there be a jerk every once in a while in one of our lives is gonna pull a fast one? Yeah, but that jerk was the same jerk 2 weeks ago, pulling a fast one the old way. That doesn't change. They're trying to make returns as easy as possible for buyers because buyers like easy returns. And as a seller, I like easy returns too. I don't got time to be like back and forth and send a like just get it done. Back in the old days when we had to email a label, it sucked. Too many steps. So I'm very content with just get it done.
Yep.
Now, eBay keeps saying if someone's trying to pull a fast one and you can prove it, they will take care of you. I've seen it go both ways, but that's business. If you spend all day crying on Facebook because of this, then you're not focusing really on your business and you just like to cry on Facebook. So stop and just focus. What if that meteor that's coming close to us November kills all of us? It could happen. Will it? Probably not.
Right.
But I'm not going to lose sleep over it. So until something happens, if you do everything the way we've taught you to do it, until something happens, then deal with it. Will you lose sometimes? Yes, that is business. But guess what? We don't have brick and mortars. We got no one pretending to fall down and sue us in our store. All right. So keep that in mind. We got no cars driving into the store because an old man pressed the gas instead of the brake. Okay. We don't have to deal with those things that stores have to deal with.
Right.
All right. Okay, if you're a watch seller, you've got less vinyl value fees. I don't think I've ever sold a watch, so I didn't even really talk about this because you'd have to sell a lot of watches and expensive watches for this to even matter to you.
You sold a watch.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time.
I know.
So if you do sell watches, you're good, but that isn't too many of us, I can't imagine.
Right.
And they're increasing the monthly zero insertion fees for most sellers.
That's nice.
All right, and that's it for that. Any questions on that, Ma? Fees and financials.
Nope, got that one.
Yes, do not take returns personally. Good job, Susan.
Yes.
All right, and last, running your business. Now, this is the coolest thing. They changed vacation settings to time away, and it's for all of us now. So if you don't have a store, however, I would guess most of us watching this show have a store. If you don't have a store, you can put your stuff on vacation, and you can make it so people can buy with them knowing you're on vacation, or you can just hide your stuff completely. So that's very nice.
Yeah, I
pretty,
like that.
pretty self-explanatory also.
So when we go in to do that, I mean, I think we need to show that when that comes around. You know, I think just another visual. I think that, you know, it helps us.
All right, Super Trooper, then you're not going to be able to sell anywhere because any of the selling platforms ask for that information. You have to prove you're a person, and you have to give them where your money's going to go. That's how it works on all the platforms. So if you're that afraid, you are not going to be able to sell online. That's just the bottom line on that.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're online. You've given all your information everywhere you've ever been. So to sweat this, it's really, really silly.
Yeah. And yeah, Linda just made a good point, because I did the same thing. I opened up a brand new checking account for that one. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of, when the money does go in there, if I want to transfer it over to my other checking account or savings or whatever, you can do that. So you might just want to open up a new account, like
I mean,
most of us.
Mom and I do all our bill paying online. I do my wife does all our investing online. That's how you do things anymore.
Yeah.
It's no, if you happen to get snipped, like someone grabbed my business credit card 2-3 weeks ago, it's no different than if you got mugged standing in the line in the bank. Things happen. Stop worrying about what could happen until it actually happens. Yeah, plus if it does happen online, you have more safeguards. No, you don't have a big lump on the side of your head, and most everything that gets hoodwinked by someone bad will get returned to you. Someone opened an Amazon account in my credit card, in my address, and my name, with someone else's phone number, and sent me stuff. Stupid, but I got taken care of, and I was out no money.
Yeah, don't be afraid. It's not really. It's so minute. It really is.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about the multi-user account access because it broke for our good friend Becky Dick, and they can't fix it. So they've really screwed the pooch on that. Yep. And so I'm like, well, we're not even going to talk about that. And new authenticity guarantee when you sell high volume watch. So this is eBay's dipping their toe into, we will authenticate high-end items.
Yeah.
I assume and hope that it'll expand to other things, but you know, it will, it's good to start that. Like I said, most of us don't sell high-end watches on the norm, but we'll see what happens.
Excellent.
All right, so Ma, what you had some other notes or questions?
No, because you've answered everything down my line that I did.
Damn, you didn't do nothing. You just sat there today.
Well, you were good. I mean, you know, I just, as I said, I was overwhelmed to begin with. But you've answered everything, all the questions that I had. I just want to be able to do things visually, to be able to do it. And then if I'm stuck, you know, like us other seniors out there, then I want to be able to, you know, have a lesson to say, okay, this is how you do that. So that's what Mom's waiting for. I know that I know I'll need that, because this will go in one ear and out the other almost.
Yeah. But look, like I said, there's really nothing major, good nor bad. And so, you know, I would see the few things that people think are bad, the good stuff really outweighs it. Look, let's put everything else aside. Having the option to UPS, especially on big things, it's great.
Yeah.
And we get the big discount. So
I know. I mean,
there really now is no reason not to ship pretty much anything, because with the 3 companies, you can pick and choose. So beautiful. So beautiful. And hey, Super Trooper, we'll hold your hand. We'll help you. Don't you worry.
On. You can do this. Come on, if the old lady can do it, you can do it.
John, the sky isn't falling.
So, Jason, in other words, so when I go to list one of my big items.
Yeah.
You can't just put in, you can't do just standard shipping anymore, right? Then if I want to use UPS, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because you're still going to pick standard, or probably on the big ones, you're going to just pick the generic economy shipping. Okay. Then when it gets time to ship, you can check off. So you can compare all 3 at the same time. You can check off USPS, FedEx, and UPS. You've already plugged in the measurements, and it'll show you all the options.
Okay. All right.
And then based on what you charge, if you charge, and also based on quickness and based on insurance too, you can see, okay, look, UPS ground, it gives me insurance where FedEx home doesn't, and it's within $1. I'll just do it with the insurance included.
Okay. All right. That's good. I'm anxious to give that a whirl. I got to sell something big. Come on.
All right. There you go. I hope that helps everybody. And here's a great big hug for me. Ain't nothing that bad is actually better than bad. So
yeah. No, that was good, Jason. A good recap, honey. Thank you very much.
All right. So let's
Appreciate
do a little housekeeping first.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we need one of these that doesn't say Thrifty Business. I just realized that. Okay, so coming up the first week of October, the sign up will be up Monday or Tuesday of this week. I've done flipping CDs 1 and 2. I've done flipping cassettes. What's next, Mom?
Mom? Prince.
Mom was not paying attention.
No, I was reading the chat. I was reading the chat.
Stay with me, co-host. Stay with me.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll try again. I've done flipping CDs. I've done flipping cassettes. What's next?
Prince.
No.
Well, flipping CDs 2, 3. I don't know.
What is happening right now? Okay, we're done with CDs. We're done with CDs.
Oh, cassettes. Records.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. Hey, the old brain ain't working so good.
Stay with me, co-host. Stay with me. Thank you. Everyone in the chat was with me. Starts with a V, albums, vinyls. All right, so flipping vinyls coming up the first Wednesday in October. Sign-ups will be this week. Okay. And Nadine is killing it again with the artwork. How many of you know the album Carole King Tapestry? I bet you didn't know Carole King had a beard.
Oh.
Hold on, let me get that bigger there. There we go. Thanks, Nate. There we go. Carole King now has a beard. And if you know Roxy Music, I bet you didn't know. There we go.
Nay, those are awesome.
So stay tuned. You'll be seeing this graphic with a couple more fun ones, and the signups are coming. So be ready, because I have sold thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of vinyl in the last 18 months. So it's definitely time to do flipping vinyl, because it is right at the top of my brain. I'm selling tons of records.
Yeah, good for you. Very good.
All right. All right. We need to do an upcoming shows one for this too, Nay. Drop the 30 business, put it in Selling Past Registration Date. Okay, those of you in the Secret Beach, Monday. More to come, Jim. More to come. All right. Now, take those off, please, Stace. Monday, Marisa Varney, we're doing her store review in the Secret Beach. I will get the link up tonight. That is 8 o'clock. So that's tomorrow night. 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. And we have a totally different guest this week on Thrifty Business. Jill doesn't sell on eBay, doesn't sell on Etsy, doesn't sell on Poshmark. But here's what happened. Jill had an 11-year career erased because of COVID. And so Jill was like, crap, what am I going to do? Started a keto bakery and started selling online right away. And she's working towards opening a storefront. And so she lost her career due to COVID. And right away, she pivoted and turned to online selling. Now, some of us have been affected by COVID that way. And if not one of us watching, one of your friends, one of your family members has not been working because of COVID. So tune in Thursday night. It's one of those stories of overcoming, man. You got sent home and then your position was eliminated. What do? Do you sit in the corner and suck your thumb? Or do you say, hey, I've got a skill and let me put that skill to work online? So she ships her bakery goods all around the country. And she's here local in Vegas. I think I need to have some here to try while we're doing the show on Thursday. So I will let her know. So tune in Thursday night. And coming up, this is the first time you're hearing it. If you're in the Secret Beach, the typhoon this month is Nadine with the Goodwill Blue Box. Do you know what the Goodwill Blue Box is? Is that something you have never heard? Well, tune in on Tuesday, September 22nd, and you'll find out all about the Blue Box. It is a good way to source without leaving your couch.
I don't know about that.
All right, now it's time for each week, we have cute and or funny and or embarrassing photos of me and Mom. First up is That's My Mama.
Okay, well, I was born in May, and this looks like it must have been cold because I think that's some snow on the stairs behind me. So I'm probably, maybe 6 or 7 months old in this picture. I really thought you get a charge out of the Taylor tot, as they were called back in the day. If you find those when you're out thrifting, you guys, they're worth big bucks. I wish I still have that one, Jason. I really do. And of course, the one piece outfit. Now, those are pretty, similar today. What I'm wearing here. That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
show you. Yeah, I said it wasn't that far off. So this is 1943, everybody. Probably November of 43, somewhere in that vicinity. So I love that Taylor tot. Gosh, I wish I had that still. That was a beauty. So there you go.
All right. So now it's time for Mama's boy. And I did this kind of father-in-law's boy. My father-in-law turned 80 last week. So it was an honor to his 80th birthday. And he retired. So yay.
Yay.
Here's the day that we golfed at a father-son thingamajiggy. And I love golf, but I'm horrible at it. But this was the only day I ever shot par on one hole. And I should have quit that day. But I thought y'all would get it. Ooh, that's too much. That's too close. Where is it? Look at that. A little tiny goatee, little baby goatee, little baby mustache, and some hair.
Yeah.
Some hair.
That's a great shot of Steve, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy 80th birthday and congratulations on retiring to my father-in-law, Steve.
Couldn't
ask for a better father-in-law.
Oh, no. Wonderful man.
All right. Let's get right to it. Peg scores.
Hey, I'm liking these new graphics. They're so great.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Really, really, really nice. Okay, everybody. This was a paint by number kit that we had picked up not too long ago. I paid $1.50 on that, and I did sell it for full asking price of $29.99. So, again, people are still, doing puzzles and painting and so forth at home. Remember when we talked about that? I said painting was one of the things to keep your eyes out for, because that's what they are doing. So, you want to be able to keep it going. That's where the money is.
Yes, we were smoking cigars like men do. And when they're doing the father dad thing. I used to love smoking cigars, but when they started giving me headaches, so no more cigars.
Yeah, your dad doesn't smoke anything either anymore. Okay, I showed this not too long ago on one of my hauls. This is that pink purse cookie jar that I bought for $1. I was shocked that there was only $1 on this when I was at that garage sale. And I sold that for full asking price of $24.99. And as I've said before, you guys, I am doing extremely well on cookie jars. Dad actually bought this. This was the Pooh plush. He picked it up for $1 and we sold it for $18.99. Yeah. So, it's all of a sudden, when you get those cha-chings and then they pay you right away. I said, I just love those kind of sales. They're so, easy. So I don't have to go back and forth. Okay, sold the second blimp. Remember when I found these, that there were two. We bought both of them for $7, guys. So I'll say $3.50 on this one. Sold it for $35. So we spent $7, and one sold for $35 and one sold for $45. So that was a very good investment. Yeah. And if you can find any old stuff like that, the old blow-ups do well. And I actually have one to show you in my haul tonight.
Not what I meant to do. Let's try it again.
Okay, this was a brand new set of martini drinks for hors d'oeuvres, a 6-plate set of hors d'oeuvres that I only paid 50 cents for and sold it for the full asking price of $24.95. So
nice.
These have just been, going right at it instead of a best offer. I've been getting a lot of the, original asking price. So that's been really good. Okay, guys, paint by number. This is the Last Supper. And I paid $2 for that and did sell it for the $39. So, Dad did a great packing job on that. We ended up sending that one FedEx, Jason. So that might have been a nice one to try for UPS now,
Yeah.
So as soon as I still get into some of my big items here, hopefully.
As Mom and I go through the next couple of weeks, month using UPS, we'll be taking notes.
Yes.
So we'll come back and probably be like, we'll probably do a show in about a month. How to use UPS to your maximum,
Yeah.
to save you maximum money.
Right. I'll keep track of, how much it would have been on each platform and then go from there.
Yeah.
Okay. Buyers, carolers don't have to be Christmas. As I've talked about many, many times. These are the lifeguard set with the chair and the man and the woman and a life preserver thrown in for extra. If you find this one, you guys, don't pass it up. If it's cheap enough for you, because look, I sold those pieces for $125. The lifeguard chair is very rare. If you come across that in your thrifting, do not pass it up. It does have the buyer sticker on it. I don't think Dad took a picture of that. I don't think. But you know, almost every buyer's item has their stickers on it, and always show the bottom. And I don't think Dad saw it. It's pretty tiny. I think he missed that.
You got to work on your photographer.
Oh, I know. Well, tell me about it. I'm starting to take my own pictures with my new phone. I have to go out and add them. You know, what can I say? Oh, so yeah. So and basically, since they were my own carolers, you guys, I put in $5 an item, and you know, so I $15. But carolers are going to get hotter and hotter as we get closer to the holidays. Okay. Next item was an aggravation game that your father did pick up.
Nice.
We paid $1 for this and full asking price of $34.95. So that was a surprise sale. You know, we've had it for a while. Didn't move all that quick. Okay, this Hilton Head poster picture that was framed. I showed it in our haul. We did pay $3 for that. This one I did take a best offer of $40. So I thought that was a decent offer. Can't hate that, you know. Okay, cookie jars. Hey, I told you. This is that Dalmatian cookie jar that I paid $3 for, you guys. And I took a best offer of $50 on that one. So that was a nice sale.
I think Lori's asking about the carolers, I think.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Peggy, do you find a lot of those in your area? Were they produced locally to you? No, they are produced in Chalfont, Pennsylvania. That's where they are all made. Most of the ones I have sold were my private collection. However, I have found a number of them at garage sales, usually $5 and under. Most people just don't even know what they have, to be honest with you. You know, they don't bring the big buck that I actually paid for these, because most of these cost me anywhere from $60 to $80, $85 per caroler. So you don't get the huge return. But if you find them cheap enough now at your garage sales, you know, they will bring you some good money, depending on what they are. Anytime you have any questions on buyers, please give me a holler. I'll be glad to help. Okay.
That question?
Any difference in value for clay hand buyership versus plastic? Well, the clay ones are earlier, probably from the early 80s. Okay. And then the plastic ones came a little bit later. So yes, there's more value. Anything early on in the early 80s with the bumpy bases instead of the real smooth ones that they have now, those definitely bring you more bucks. Definitely.
Cool.
Okay. And I had to throw these in there. I did sell some music, and this, which one is this, Jason? Is this the Deer Hoof? Deer Hoof, yeah, Deer Hoof. I didn't even know who they were. I mean, I didn't even know what this was, you know, but I just picked it up, and I did pay 25 cents. I paid 25 cents for this and sold it for the full asking price of $24.99. And I could have done better on my listing, according to my son.
We're going to talk about that in a second. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, Jason,
tell us about Orleans first.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to Orleans, and because I'm looking at that title, that was horrible. Yeah, and the Orleans CD I also paid $25 for it and sold it for a full price of $14.99. So I did want to throw the music things in because when you pay $25 and you get return of that, that's good. But my listings could have been a lot better.
All right. So let's go back to Deerhoof. I said, Ma, A+ on selling these CDs, but you actually got an F for all the listing problems and violations. Okay. So I said, Ma, what's the last line of this CD say? She says, New York, New York. I go, okay. Well, last time I checked, that was in the United States. Why does your thing say import?
I don't know. I really don't.
I said, hey, short title, 3 words. Where's the record label? Where's the year it came out? Where's all the stuff? If nothing else, go to my CD listings and just copy what I do.
Right. You know, I don't know why that was only three words. I mean, I don't know what I did there. I don't know what happened.
Now, let's go to this one first.
Okay.
So you have the barcode, and you didn't use the content that comes with the barcode if it is in the eBay database. So if we go to create a listing and we plug in the barcode.
Okay.
Get started. There it is. Okay. So there's the listing. Now their titles are crap. You got to rework their titles.
Okay.
But here's all the info. So it tells you it's 63 minutes. It tells you it's on
gotcha.
Okay. So your listing has none of that because you didn't do that. Now,
exactly.
To back up to this deer hoof one, no barcode. What do you do? All right, well, let's search by the band and the title. So let's back this up one screen here.
Okay.
Come on, eBay. Create a listing. Because even if it doesn't have a barcode, it does have a barcode somewhere in the world. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't have one.
Right.
So we'll put in deer hoof half bird. And there it is. Half bird by deer hoof CD. Select that. And then there's all the information you need.
Oh, I got to do that. Okay. Mommy's got to do better. Yep.
So that tells me that someone, Mom, needs to go back and watch
No,
the CDs 1 and 2. And then, hey, if you're in the Secret Beach, it's always there for you guys to watch. So go back and, now that people, those of you who are new to it are starting to get into it, make sure that you're using. Now, look, she sold them. She got decent money, but make sure you're using all the stuff at your fingertips.
Right. No, definitely. And I need to go back and rewatch it. It's been so long that I probably forgot everything I learned.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's Craig in the chat. Yeah, that Orleans album, it's a 2-on-1, but yeah, that album cover, maybe one of the gayest album covers of all time. Hey, fellas in the band, let's get shirtless and hug each other. It was such a weird album cover.
I like it.
All right, so that's Mom's scores for the week.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into my haul. It's been kind of a busy week. Let's start with this guy because I picked up this little nutcracker. This is a Santa Claus Hawaiian nutcracker.
Very nice.
His little bucket says "Merry Christmas," and as you can see, he's got here. I might part with this, Jason. I don't know. I might put a good price on this because he was only 50 cents. 50 cents for this brand new. I mean, like brand new. He's got no chips on him or anything. And if I'll probably put, I'm probably going to do $29.99 on him and see how that goes. Okay.
Krav Maga says, when selling movies internationally, do you worry about items with region codes for US and Canada? Hey, thanks for the softball you just set me up. I'm talking about it on Thursday night on Thrifty Business because I had that exact situation. So I'm going to talk about that. So tune in Thursday night and I'll tell you how to handle that.
Good. All right. I picked up this bag of goodies.
That was carrots for a second.
Yeah, almost. For those
Hello, rollers, $1.
Well, yeah, these are permanent. When ladies used to get permanents back in the day, the permanent rollers for $1 for the whole bag, you guys. And I'm going to list this for $25. They get some good money on the vintage ones, and
nice.
She's got a bunch in here, so that was overall. Then I picked up this vintage strainer, the metal ones. I had these before I got into my Tupperware ones back in the day, and I did buy this for $25, and I'm going to list it for $19.99 on that. Okay. All right. Remember I showed you my other parrot last week? Well, I got a couple of cockatoos this week, Jace. She had $10 on them. I bought them for $5. Yeah, aren't they pretty? I mean, and they're in beautiful condition. Dad did uncover. Let me find the list. They're Andre by Sadek, Sadek, and Japan. So they're old, So yeah, I bought them for $5 for the pair, and I'll probably list them for $40.
All right, Susan, why don't you sell your CDs internationally? CDs play on any CD player in the world. Doesn't matter. DVDs don't. If you got a CD player in Russia or the Philippines or Japan or Spain or Canada or the US, it plays all the same. So, and international customers love music. So get those listings changed to international right away.
Right away. Okay. We have another nice looking lamp here.
That's funky.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing that sold Mom was the lampshade. It looks like
if you tell me a quarter, I'm out of here, by the way.
No. I had $4. I paid $4 for this. It does have the marble base on it as well, but I did plug this in. Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
My bulb is loose. So it's really cool, especially at night, you guys, with the darkness. Here, wait. Whoop. What am I doing here? Keep bumping this shade. Let me see if I can turn this off. If it shows it up any better. A little bit. So yeah, so I bought this for $4, guys, and I'm going to list this for $79.99. As most of you know, I sold my other teak lamp for $149. So don't pass up those vintage ones when you come across them. Now, another thing that we've done well with, and this is I'll give Dad the credit on this. We picked up at our cancer society They're Discovery Shop in Chardon. These food dogs. Okay.
Food dogs.
Yeah, these are wooden, you guys, and they have the rolling ball in them, which, you know, I don't know much about the history on the rolling ball, but both of them have the rolling ball. We paid $16 for the pair. We're going to list these for $249.
Whoa.
So, yeah, I'll keep you posted on these.
Oh, it did look like the Eye of Mordor.
I mean, they're in beautiful condition. Really, really nice.
Heather says list those birds for $150.
Okay, 150 on the birds. Let me mark that right now. Birds, 150. Thanks, Heather. Appreciate it. Okay, all right. Okay, so gee, look what we found. Oh my goodness.
Get out of here.
We just sold.
Now, here's what's even nuttier. You ready?
Yeah, what do you got?
We were in Ventura on Wednesday at Lynn Drawley's store.
Uh-huh.
And I walk in through the back door, and that's where some of her stock is for her online stuff.
Yeah.
What? A set of those, the exact set. I go, no way. My mom just sold those. She goes, do I have them priced too high? And I looked, and she had 125. I go, I think it's what my mom just sold them
That's
for.
what I just sold them for. Yep. So she's right on the money.
Crazy.
So we were in Amish country doing some garage sales in Amish country. And, you know, most of the time I don't find much with the Amish people, but we walked in and there was two of them, $1 each. And I did make her an offer, $1 for both. She says, well, how about $1.50? So I spent 75 cents on each of the trays, you guys. And I will list the pair for probably around 40, 50 bucks. So, 50. I'll probably go to 50 because they're in pretty good shape. They're, you know, again, they're not as good a shape as the last set that we sold, but they're not bad. They're not bad. Okay. All right. Okay. Every time I go to a sale and I see one of these things there, I have passed them up. You know, this is the step 2 little guys that say caution for, you know, for the children. So, and people always beat me to them. I'm walking into the garage sale and I see it, and someone always grabs them, and I'm going, okay, what am I missing on these? These things get good money, you guys. We did pay $5 for him, but I'm going to list him between around $40. I mean, they get very good money.
Does the flag come out, I assume, to make it easier to ship?
Yes. Okay. And we took off the feet right now, guys, because, you know, for shipping purposes. So, you know, he does have his feet, the base, cool, and all of that. But
there's something new we haven't seen before.
I know. So I've cleaned him all up. I'll keep you posted and see if it moves as quick as I hope it's going to move. Oops. Hold on. Don't want that to fall down. Oh, shoot. Oh, my darn thing came out again. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this. I'm so mad that this is not working again. Well, shoot. The thing keeps popping out of me. I might have to do some more repair work. Well, I can't figure out how in the heck to do this. All right, here, real quick.
Debbie's going to start stealing those little kitty things from her neighbors. I think that'd be a little bit dangerous, Debs. Look at that Corona airplane.
Yes, look at this one. Here, let me get I can't. There we go. Okay. All right. So this, I could blow them up some more, but, you know, I just wanted you guys to get the visual here. But I picked this up, and 4 more things I'm going to sell you, all for $1. Now, the airplane alone, we probably can sell for around $30-40, everybody. I guess, you know, it's kind of a promotional thing that probably a liquor store had, or a bar or something like that. So along with that came these 2 posters. We've got the Cuddy Sark Girl. And then we have a...
Bound chicka bow wow.
Yeah, which one is this? Oh, Miller. This one is dated. So you got a couple of good pinup girls. So I'm going to sell these 2 posters together. Probably go around $25 on the posters. Okay. Then, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, what I need is more big things, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So then he also had, he said, here, you can have everything for $1. So of course Mom couldn't resist. Okay, these are these big banners, you know, that they have. Let's see, how can I show this? This is a Seagram's deal. Let's see, what will show the best? If I get it down here, can you see all that, Jace? Mom, you can't see what I'm showing.
Yeah, so let's see the other side there.
Yeah, and then you've got the drinks, the bottles actually here. Okay, and there's the bottles. Okay, so there's
Those of
that
you
one.
who still drink wine coolers.
They think they do. I hope. And then this one is cool. This is Molson. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, and they're cool. So I'll probably sell them separately and try
Oh yeah,
around.
definitely put Man Cave in your listings.
Oh yeah. Because I think this is what came out of his was his man cave. Then on this end, he's got enjoy written on it. Okay.
Yes. Mom specifically went and found big things so she can try UPS.
Yeah, that's it. So I will list each of the banners separately. I don't know, Jason. We couldn't find either one of these, so I'm going to have to just find something that's comparable. I'm thinking maybe $30 on the banners, $25-$30. So we'll see. But
Jim thinks you can get more for the Corona plane, so don't sell yourself short.
Okay.
Amish Man Cave. Yeah, that'd be the barn.
Yeah.
That would be the barn. That'd be a pole barn.
That was it. All right. That might be it because I want to save some stuff for next week. Well, next week we won't be here, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's it for tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah, we will not be here next Sunday due to that Mom's gone again. My social life has been so busy.
Yeah, so no show next Sunday. Dang, Mom's gone.
I know. I'm heading down to Columbus, Ohio. There's a tiki bar down there called Huli Huli, and we're doing another tiki flea market that Tiki Underground is kind of sponsoring and doing. So they asked us to come and set up again. So the weather looks gorgeous in Ohio this whole next week. So this happens to be on a Sunday. So down in Columbus, and I will not be back in time to do our show at 7:00. So we will catch you in 2 weeks, everybody.
But don't forget, tune in Thursday night, Thrifty Business. I was off last week, so I got, oh man, the scores I got to share with you guys from the last 2 weeks. Holy cow. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. A lot of them music, a lot of good tips. Plus, like I said, if you got someone that has been affected by COVID where they're not working or they've completely lost their job, you can work online and not do what we do.
Right.
Jill does not go and find used TV trays to sell. Jill makes baked goods, but ships them all over the country by having an online website, using the money from that to get her storefront going, her actual brick and mortar. Yeah. So if anyone needs the encouragement, because I don't expect all of you to go open keto bakeries, but most of us have something we know well, we have a trade, whatever. How do you focus that into getting back into the workforce and be your own boss? That's the best part. No matter what you do online, if you're your own boss, you will work longer than harder than you ever will in your life. It'll be the most rewarding work you'll ever do. And you got no one looking over your shoulder. Are you doing that right? Are you doing that wrong? That's the best part. So please, I'll get the link up tonight or tomorrow morning. Please share that with anyone that's been affected, and hopefully they'll come and get some encouragement from what Jill's doing. It should be a quite uplifting show. And plus, we have all kinds of fun stuff. Yes, Tina, thank you. I forgot to even mention that at all today. Yes. If you're new to the show, subscribe right down there, please, and click the little bell, and the bell lets you know when we're going live or when I have added new shows. Oops, that's the subscribe. And give us a big old thumbs up right there. We had 158 watching live. Thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Oh, yes.
Good to see you. I hope that we have helped you with the 2020 fall seller update, that you're not going to be anxiety ridden. It's only really good, nothing really bad. But if you do have any questions, there is a post in the thrifting board, the official post. If you got any questions about any of it, just hop in there, ask the question myself, one of the other lifeguards, or one of the fellow surfers in the thrifting board would be happy to help you. But don't forget, can't answer questions about things we don't have yet. So just keep that in mind.
Right.
Some of the stuff we don't have. So until I touch it, I can't get too specific. All right.
Did you see
Yes.
Did you see the post from Jason? He says, "Oops, I'm 64 minutes late."
Just a smidge. Go back, Jason. Go back.
Go back and watch.
Yes. Yes, Jenny. Only 103 days till Christmas. Woo.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Thanks, everybody. Happy Grandparents' Day again.
And we're gone. Bye-bye.
Bye.